Hey, yeah, what is going on? STS here. It is now STS in the Zone, episode, I believe, 13, I believe. And yes, if you heard the song before this came on, that was A$AP Rocky with Electric Body. People, people always look at me weird, like, oh my god, you listen to rap. You're mostly because everybody sees me as the guy who bumps and on driving his Impala, 2006 Impala, blaring death metal, blaring deathcore, blaring breakdowns, which is what I really like to do because I live in a apartment complex that I hear rap all the time and I get really annoyed because I wish I had the system. I wish I had the system they had, and I like to blare death metal. But also, I'm a huge rap/R&B guy. And, so I wanted to tweet that out. Let's just start it up. And, let's just go like it was. What's been going on lately? Well, just chilling, keeping it real, and, doing these podcasts. Now today, this podcast might be kind of shorter than the last one because I don't really feel good. I'm kind of irritated at the moment. There's stuff that's been going on personally and all this stuff, and I don't know. Let's just get with it. ICW. What's going on with ICW right now? Well, it's a Saturday. This is it. This is it, guys. This Saturday, ICW, Intense Championship Wrestling, will premiere. Will have their Fall Brawl event, and we have no matches, well, except for one so far that I did not even know about until Mr. B posted, since it's Photoshop Tuesdays. Well, this ain't Photoshop Tuesday. It was he made a graphic, a picture of the verses that they're going to have Troy Miller, the former ICW heavyweight champion, against another boy, NWO's boy, one of them, Lennox King, Mr. 5%. Lennox King, or Yoga Pants, or whatever you want to say. Awesome dude. About Lennox King, I got mad props and respect for him. Just like I said last week, I've seen him at YMCA and just talking to him. It's pretty cool, though. It just, for me, I'm the real shy guy. I like being talked to first, because if I went up to anybody, just say, hey, what's up, what's there to say? I hardly don't know these guys. What to say? Just say, oh, I'm a wrestling fan this, I'm a diehard wrestling fan here, and whatnot. But it was cool, and I actually got to talk to him more, so I can't wait to speak to him again on Saturday. Even Troy Miller himself. I've never spoke to Troy Miller in person. I've talked to him on Facebook, and I don't know, his wife ain't really, she don't like what the NWO's doing or whatnot, or hating or whatnot. Well, I'm sorry, Libby. We are hardcore wrestling fans. We want to have fun. But I'll probably say hi to Troy too Saturday. And that's the only thing we know. I like what what Brady's doing with these pictures, because right now if you see the photo of the event, like it says Troy Miller versus, because he has the franchise behind Troy's body, then he gets the 5% after Lennox King. ICW, once again, if anybody from ICW is listening to this, why don't you give us, hey, the card for next Saturday, or you can say card is subject to change. Say, hey, let's do a this is the final card. Then we can, if we have pictures or whatnot, Brady can do his own versus thing. Like, this is the matches coming up or whatnot. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm very excited for Saturday. It's gonna be fun. No title match on the line. Well, the tag team titles I think are on the line between Mexican Connection versus La Raza, I believe, and maybe the Great China will defend her ladies Lucha Libre Championship. And I don't know. But the only so far that I know is the Troy Miller versus Lynx King, which I gotta give props to Troy Miller as well. Um, Good solid competitor, you know. It's just I still don't care for the whole franchise gimmick thing. It's just my fences on it, but I hope they have one hell of a match and give us some good, awesome entertainment content. So that's all I gotta say about that. It is now time for the Raw review, which to me, the last Raw, I don't know how I even did it. I'm not. I'm just gonna be really honest here. I was kind of really dragging on for 3 damn hours of Raw, which was at my grandmother's, by the way, which is no Wi-Fi at all, which sucked because I had to sit in that TV and I had the iPhone as my notes. I put all my notes and whatnot, and I'm like, no. And so this time I was on the computer, so when there was anything going on, and when the commercials, I'd just be on YouTube or whatnot, or editing videos for my simple review videos and whatnot. But here we go. It all starts coming out. John Cena comes out the ring, says he's going to defend this title, the U.S. title, like, whatever. And then here comes the New Day. And New Day has got to be one of the most entertaining things in the world today. At first I got annoyed from it, but now they're just very entertaining. And if you put then Xavier Woods played the trombone to John Cena. And John Cena's like, there's a time to entertain, there's a time to be at your A game. He's so damn mad because they played his song. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Oh, sorry, F word approaching. But, man, John Cena, whatever. But they faced off. Xavier's with the trombone is so entertaining. I enjoy. That was a very good match, too, between Xavier Woods and them. And then the referees sent Kofi and Biggie to the locker room. And then the New Day come to interfere, which I don't know why. But then again, they're heels, Then the Dudley Boys come to save Cena. Then the wrestlers have a standoff. Then it's a 6-man tag between Cena and the Dudley Boys for the New Day. And the New Day won, which I'm glad because they deserve it. Kofi hit Devon with the Trouble with Paradise. Next, we have the recap of the Page Pipe Bomb from last week. Lame-ass TV coming up, which do not even care. But, so that's what's going to come out soon. Segment with Authority. Backstage, Triple H with Stephanie. Steph comes on and be very lame. They're doing some human resource thing where this officer, who actually works for the company, she is being with Kane, like, what's that word? Coordinating, watching after him, see if he passes the assessment or whatnot for this human resource thing. And it's also announced that Bray Wyatt will face Roman Reigns in the main event later tonight. Then there's a backstage as Ambrose is worried that Bray are going to get hurt, and then Orton comes in. I ain't going to get in there. And then we have a Big Show comes up to face Mark Henry, which I really don't give a crap. They're just making Big Show look strong till Saturday. And this is one thing, too, about this whole house show thing, which Brock Lesnar is facing him at the Madison Square Garden. This is the only thing they're coming after from. I mean, serious. I mean, yes, the last month, the last special they did with the whole Japan thing, NXT, they sold it because it was for the Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for the title, and then this match, they did that, but now it's just the Big Show and Brock Lesnar thing. Big Show beats the hell out of Mark Henry, and then Big Show wins. I didn't really care because you're gonna get your ass kicked Saturday, and also it's like, okay, these guys faced at Royal Rumble in 2014. And they're just going to ignore that. Like, Big Show was a bitch, and he lost that. And he's about to win now. So he's like, I'm angry. Lesnar, I'm coming after you. No, Lesnar's going to take you to Suplex City some way. So, can't wait for that. Which I forgot, actually, is the event is this Saturday. And that's going to be the same day as ICW. So, I'm probably after ICW, I'm going to head home, and I'm going to check out and watch the event. So... And then we had Miz TV with Becky Lynch and Charlotte, which Miz is... I don't know why Miz still has a job here. What a wank he is. I mean, come on, really. You lame as hell with your direct-to-videos. I will do a review on one of your Dan Moraine movies and see, oh, yeah, this really was good or not. But, oh, no, maybe it will not. Because some movies I can get into that other people can't stand. So, I don't know. I don't know. Then Becky Lynch told Miz to shut the hell up and crap. Team Bell comes out, I'm going to sleep. Paige comes out as well as argue, and then they all fight. And PCB stand tall in the ring. Then they have a six ladies tag team match with, well, I'm not saying divas. PCP versus Team Bella. Paige leaves and Sting attacks Natalia because Natalia came back to help PCP supposedly. Then Bella pins Charlotte in a rack attack. Whatever, I don't care. Big Show, Brock Lesnar, and Montez shows up, said, "Oh, it's gonna be the Go to Hell tour," and then Big Show's gonna come whoop Brock Lesnar's ass, which it's not gonna happen. Then we have another Human Resources chick segment with Kane and Rollins. Bullshit, don't care. Then the primetime players come out to face the White family, Braun Strowman and Luke Harper, which the White family dominate and whoop the hell out of the primetime players. Now, supposedly, I've heard that Tyson Neal says he's WWE Championship material, and I'm like, he's all right as a tag team performer, but I don't think that can happen. I could see him as an Intercontinental Champion or United States Champion, but I don't know. Then we have Stardust, who's out next to face Neville. Then I wasn't really paying attention. I think, I don't know, but Wade Barrett comes out and takes out Neville and Stardust with the bullhammer. Like, who gives a shit? Like, you come out of this movie or whatever it was, and no one cares. They wasted you on talent. You had some good stuff for the Nexus, and then you got the Bad News Barrett, which I like. Oh, Frank awesome, but now you got this whole King gimmick, which sucks. You suck. You're boring as hell, and they have nothing for you. You're gonna be released soon. Then we have this damn Human Resources report for Corporate Kane up in the ring with Rollins, and then Rollins talks on and on and on and on, and fucking Rollins beats the hell out of Kane because Kane's doing the split personality thing, storyline that he did with Kane. No, that Abyss did with himself playing Joseph Parks on TNA. So good job, WWE, copying the fucking hammer. Yeah, let's just go up for, he beats the hell out of him, and then he injures him, and he gives him a little curb stomp, like, kind of way to his ankle, and tries to break it or whatnot. And then he goes for the and then he beats the hell out of him, and he had Cobra Kane had to go for an ambulance, and then once the ambulance got up there, it was about to leave, and it just stopped, and smoke came out of nowhere. A few fucking camera cuts came out, and then here comes Demon Kane. Beat the hell out of Seth Rollins, and that was awesome. And then Rollins runs away like always. And there's a nice snapshot or a nice shot of Kane holding the WWE title. Then we had Bo Dallas comes out and Randy Orton do a face-off, which, that was just a bummer rush, and Orton won that. Then we have Kevin Owens versus Rusev next. Ryback was outside of the ring commentating. It wasn't even a match, more of an angle. Rusev and Owens double-teamed Ryback until Ziggler came back to save and super kicked Rusev's ass. Paul Heyman promo comes up next. Promo in the house show on Saturday when the Big Show faced. Big Show comes out and interrupts Heyman. Like, oh, I'm going to do this and do that. Yada, yada, yada. Don't care. I only went there. I just want to see Heyman. Then we had the main event time. White versus Reigns. And Reigns calls Wyatt a little bitch because he comes out with the family. But the family went away. They fought and they contested back and forth. This is this event, this Raw was kind of lackluster except the whole Kane thing and the main event right here, and it was pretty back and forth, and they both ended up double counted, but then they started fighting everywhere outside the ring. I thought the White family was going to come out here, but no, they didn't. They just kept beating the hell of each other, and then Bray Wyatt flew himself at Reigns with that running crossbody kind of clothesline he does all the time. Well, he actually damn it. He hit him. The barricade went through and whatnot. And then he's up in there in the announcer table, like, follow the buzzers. He was taunt. Now I don't know where Roman Reigns, which I first missed it, and I had to watch on the internet how it went. And he just came out of nowhere because the steps was near him. He ran up top and speared the hell out of Wyatt. And then the crowd was going insane. And that's what ended the Raw. And, just a real, not really in depth. Let's just say the bad thing here. The Miz, I don't really care for him. But the worst thing was probably the Miz. The most entertaining thing has got to be at the beginning with New Day being hilarious with John Cena. And the very ending with that match. So, nothing too shabby. I just hope that they can do better. because I've heard that man's kind of pissed off. He's kind of worried because of the ratings going down. Well, put some more better stuff. You know, I don't know what to say. But that is your Raw review. It is now time for Spoiler Down. So if you got anybody watches SmackDown, you better not listen to this then. This is the SmackDown spoiler tapings. This is spoilers. This is credit to Raja.com, one of my favorite news sites. It's the first news site I ever went to when I was younger. We got WWE's Tape This Week episode of SmackDown on Tuesday night from Melbourne, New York. Here are the spoiler results. Courtesy of Tom M. Seth Rollins kicks off his SmackDown by cutting a promo on Kane and calling him to the ring. Corporate Kane comes out on crutches. It's proposed that tonight's main event will be Rollins and the New Day versus the Dudley Boys and Demon Kane. Kane accepts the matches as long as Corporate Kane sits at ringside. Corporate Kane agrees and says he's looking forward to it. Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Timmy and Snuka. Where the hell was she at? They didn't even. Where was Team Battle Raw? You know, and everything was cool though. And yeah, look at this. Okay, they want to put this on They want to put this on Raw, but they put it on SmackDown. Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Tamina versus Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and Alicia Fox. And Nikki tapped out to Sasha. Damage says Bray Wyatt will address Roman Reigns later tonight. Ryback defeated Kevin Owens by countout with the Intercontinental title on the line. They both hit the floor after a double count. Ryback rolled back in the ring first, but Owens said no more and got counted out. The Lucha Dragons and Neville defeated Stardust in the Ascension when Kalisto pinned Connor. Bray Wyatt comes out with Braun Strowman and Luke Harmon. He cuts only on and anyone but you, Roman. And out comes Roman Reigns in the crowd line. This leads to Wyatt versus Reigns at Hell in a Cell. At Hell in a Cell, inside the cell being made. So there you go. There's a thing. The Wyatt's and Reigns at Hell in a Cell. Kane's music hits, and there comes Corporate Kane on crutches. He takes out a seat. And this ain't even hardly even it. Kane's music comes out and Hutches the New Day and Seth Rollins versus Dub was Demon Kane's net. The Dodes come out. Kane's music hits again. Everyone looks at Corp Kane and fuse. Kane just sits there and a 3-on-2 match begins. Rollins nails a dive to the floor but hits Kane instead. Kane says an injury and he's helped back to the back. The Pirate hits out and here comes Demon Kane. He attacks Rollins. The Doughboys end up getting the win. After the match, Rollins escapes and Kane starts to chase him after him but comes back to the ring. Takes out the Dudley Boys. But comes back to take out the Dudley Boys. Kane then tombstones Kofi. The Pirate hits and Kane holds the title up. So there's your SmackDown, your Spoiler Down, or whatnot. Which I don't really care for the for SmackDown. I just say the results. And also let's just go for the headlines. And we got our headlines. We got the Raw rating and viewership drops again this week. Monday's 9/28 edition of WWE Raw featuring Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt, and the main event drew a 2.33 rating with 3.3 million viewers. Both numbers are down from last week. Here's the hourly breakdown. You'll notice that Raw lost viewers every hour throughout the show. Hour 1, 476 million viewers. Hour 2, 3.326 million viewers. And hour 3, 3.188 million viewers. So here you go, Vince. Keep on doing this shit again. Man, it's unbelievable. I don't understand what the heck is going on. And this is gonna be pretty cool. We got a awesome. We also coming up here. Everybody's talking. There's a Twitter thing which. It said Kurt Angle was asked by a fan on Twitter what he thinks of WWE Diva Sasha Banks. Angle called her perhaps the most gifted female wrestler I've seen, compared to her to Gail Kim and Mickie James. The boss replied, "Oh, while honored." That's awesome. And also, WWE is working on the true story of the Royal Rumble Blu-ray/Blu-ray, the DVD/Blu-ray project. According to WrestlingDVDNetwork.com, the set will include a documentary and will provide a behind-the-scenes look at the event, and that sets the stage for WWE's biggest stage at WrestleMania. Hear from the winners and losers and the creator of the most intense match in WWE, which was Pat Patterson, I believe. which that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm really expecting that. That's gonna be awesome. Probably, it's gonna be one hell of a dang match. We get an update on TNA's Impact Wrestling on Destination America. Destination America has updated their TV schedule through October 22nd, and Impact Wrestling is now listed through October 21st, Wednesdays nights at 9 p.m. This backs up Dixie Carter's recent comments to Sports Illustrated, where she said Impact would remain on Destination America through the end of 2015 and beyond. The contractually obligated 39-episode minimum agreed to last year's 2014. Dixie said that there are currently negotiations to extend the show's run beyond the end of the year, but that's considered a overly optimistic outlook. As for what happens at Destination America does drop Impact by the end of the year, she told Sports Illustrated TNA will continue to exist, and on a level that far exceeds what we're currently doing. I'm looking ahead 5 years down the road, not a year down the road. Which, Dixie, you're delusional, just like everybody says. Just go away. Go away, and just, TNA's done. Backstage news that Rey Mysterio possibly debuted on Lucha Underground. Well, they had that. If you saw the Lucha Underground on the El Rey network, at the very end of the season of Lucha Underground, I had the question mark, which is like, that's the old question marks with Rey Mysterio back in WCW. So it'd be cool to see him do that thing again. Or they do, what's the other guy, Mysterious? Or whatever the hell his name was. Maybe he's gonna be in there, I don't know. Who knows? Soon. UFC announced CM Punk's debut soon. They're reportedly looking at. It says they're reportedly looking at potential opponents for his debut. Punk has mentioned in interviews that he's waiting for the okay from trainer Duke Rufus on when he can make his debut. Additionally, Punk said that he's expected to make his debut sometime in 2016, possibly maybe the first quarter of the year. What's my thoughts about CM Punk in UFC? I mean, well, come on. Just tell us a damn opponent, and we'll see you in 2016. Let's see him training, like an hour program each week, or I don't know. And I hope he wins. If he loses, oh well. It proves his point. Can he hang with the fucking people in the UFC? And that's why I hope. But I don't know. That's really the headlines. There's not very much. There could be much. And there's my fan in the background. I hope you can hear it. I don't know. But right now, let's just talk about me. Well, I'll stick what's been going on. This Saturday, ICW once again. I'm going to say I will be heading there. NWO will be there. The unfortunate news, though, for me is, so the next day there's going to be a MWA. There's Circle City Wrestling, which is in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it's also an MWA promotion, National Wrestling Alliance, which I'm so happy about. And I heard that Mr. B, Bray Wickersham, and our buddy Patrick, fellow member of the NWO, he wanted to go because Too Cool is going to be there to face Corporal Robinson and JKO, the chairman, Joey Owens, who is also going to be in ICW, I think, tomorrow on Saturday too. I don't know. He's going to be facing off against Too Cool for their titles. Then we're going to have Drew Skills, which I want to see in the ring so bad. He's going to face Rhino. Then there's going to be the Iron Man, Rob Conway, who's an old school. He wrestled for WWE in the Ruthless Aggression era. And then we got the we have who else? Kevin Thorne. He also was Mordecai. He's in a match as well, and some other matches going on. But the only sad thing is here, I will be unfortunately not able to make it. It's just money here, money there. If you guys know my situation, jobless, and I'm in the progress and vocal rehab, trying to find a job, and then also with interview skills and everything. Because people say, well, let's go search for one for yourself. Well, it's not that easy for me. I'm not like you people. I really. It is, but I'm gonna get somewhere. It's just I won't miss out on another good show because I really wanted to cover this event. I really wanted to put this as the review, another NWO special review for Circle City Wrestling. Well, I will not make it, and I hope that Brady and Patrick, they'll have a great damn time. Now I wish someone could pay me Indo, but then again, I'm not like that anymore. I used to pay people in all the time, and I got really mad about, why can't someone pay me in to go to MWA or any kind of show? But I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to keep it going. And usually after that, Brady usually posts something on Facebook anyway. He needs to just post it on the Marin World Order site and say how was it and stuff, because he's already been going to more shows than me. I just wanted to go to more wrestling shows so I can cover it and whatnot. But that's going to be, I think, this end right here. I mean... right now, just for me, Facebook.com/Sam the Slam. I think it's still Sam. I don't know if it is. Just, let's see. Facebook. Keep it rolling. Keep it going. Yeah, Facebook. If you want to friend me or anybody's on here, go to Facebook.com/Sam the Slam. X420X. That's my Facebook. And also, if you want to check out YouTube, I mean, this is already on YouTube though, but it's on my YouTube/.com mdreams. I do these reviews. I do these STS in the Zone episodes, and whatnot, vlogs, anything. And I do the most really is I do the simple reviews, which is my movie reviews. And just come check out my reviews. And somewhat I spoil it, somewhat I just say my thoughts about it and whatnot. But it's very enjoyable. It makes me stay alive and be happy, because I'm somewhat a very depressed person who gives up on himself all the time. But this is what makes me happy. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm not gonna play any music after this. I'm just gonna get out of here. It's just been a bad week. And wrestling's the only thing that can get me to rise up. But I'll see you guys later. Peace out.